Hello beautiful people, I hope you are well today. Let's do a new moon tarot healing, and this tarot is by a lady called Lynn Thurman who lives in Wales. She's done another beautiful ocean deck. She's a bit like me, and I haven't used this deck before, shame on me. I have had it for a few months now, and it's a very sort of Art Deco, 1930s, that sort of thing. So quite nice pictures. I don't know what the pictures are because I've never really used it. So, before we start, just ground yourself. Grow roots like tree coral out of your feet and down into the ground below you. And then imagine a beautiful ball of light, love and protection emerging out of the sky and enshrouding you in its layer of love and light. And let's imagine we're on the beach as we do this. Just imagine you're sitting on a beach somewhere. The oceanic students call this their inner cove. Just imagine you're sitting there, you're looking at the sea. The waves are rolling in. Now, are the waves large or are they small? Because that will relate to what's going on in your life right now. Is my rubbish shuffling? All of a love. I'm not going to get a job in Vegas. And it's new moon, so what is to come in the next month? What is being slotted into place in the heavens as the new moon? Is it in Cancer? I'm not sure, but I'm not great on my astrology. Let's do this a different way this time. Let's choose a pile. I'm going to choose the middle one, and we're going to put all of those others aside. So there's the little booklet of Wisdom of the Depths Tarot, and I'll put this in the show notes with links to Lynn. Okay, so I'd like you now just to blow on the cards, and we're going to pick 3 out. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I'm just going to lean those up off side. We may pick some more, I'm not sure. Sometimes we need a 3D. Reversed. I'm scared of reversed cards. Oh, they're all reversed. So I'm going to be gentle to myself and to you, and I'm going to turn these around. We're not going to have reversed. You can't see the pictures anyway. I think the cards show enough negativity anyway without a double whammy of upside down reversed cards. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Have a look at everything that you have. Survey your estate. What is it that you do not need at the moment, and what is it? And just start thinking, what can you give away to others that you don't use now? And what is it that you can reinvigorate, put to other uses? There, she's putting a pentacle up. She looks like she's decorating her beach hut, doesn't she? There is a crab in here. Crabs walk side to side, don't they? What is just moving sideways in your life and what is not going forwards? Okay, it also has its big pincher out. What is it you need to grab? What is it you need to defend? Grounding, there's a little anchor there. Maybe you're not grounded enough to enjoy the things that you have. Okay, you also are in the shade of a tree. So she looks pretty good there. She's got a good stance about her. She has one hand on her hip, one hand pointing above. So I would say survey your estate. Have a look at what you need, what you don't need. You might even be able to start shifting stuff on to sell for others that need it. And put that crown on your head. You know, you've achieved a lot already in your life. You're making your house nice, your beach hut nice, and it is time to maybe sit back a little bit. Okay? Enjoy, be grateful for the things that you have and stop thinking about those things that you want. We also here now, moving over, we have a Page of Cups, and this new things coming into you, new things brewing out of this chalice or this cup, birds taking flight across the harbour. So if there are plans afoot for a business, or if you've turned a new corner in your emotions, you do have everything to live for. You have new things on the horizon. These birds rise above everything to see the bigger picture again, don't they? So the creativity that comes with the cups, a birthing of new ideas with the new moon. And normally the new moons don't really affect me. It's full moon where I start to do my learning. But last month, for some reason, something kicked off, ideas, spiritual ideas kicked off in me. So perhaps watching at this new moon, maybe not so much moving sideways, but also if those new ideas are being sparked, walk into the sea and be creative. Work through your emotions. You have everything to start and live for. And if you do need a bird's eye view, just wait a little bit and see what happens. Here we go, Queen of Cups, mastering those emotions that we've talked about. The transparency of the jellyfish here should be, or should help you see through things that aren't necessarily what they seem. I'm actually in the back of my mind, in the back of my head, they're saying if it's too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So if some deal comes your way saying this is amazing, you can get this if you do this and you do that, and if it sounds really good, I would start looking for the hidden secrets. You might get stung by the jellyfish, okay, even in the shallow waters. She's sort of halfway there, isn't she, holding her cup aloft, maybe looking back over the past a little bit more pensively than she could have done. Okay, let's pull some more out. Let's pull another one out. Let's get a 3D effect. The Magician going with the Queen of Pentacles. The Magician has everything on his table that he needs. He has the pentacle, he has the spindle shell, he has the chalice, and he has the knife. This merman blows the conch shell, the sound of the universe, which gives power, the Om. Maybe it is that you need to spend a little bit more time in meditation, in your own surroundings, enjoying what you have there, but you honestly have all of the tools in your arsenal. Okay, let's pull another one out. So I'm actually a healer rather than a reader, but I'm having a go here for the new people of this channel. Here we go, 10 of Pentacles. So that little page who's going to start those new ventures should be blessed, should have a lovely picnic, lots of nice fish caught there, the shade of the parasol but light radiating out, Ten of Pentacles, very auspicious. So if you have those new plans that you want to start, I would say now is a very good time to do them. Fantastic. What else have we got there? Enjoying people's company, enjoying, and it doesn't have to cost, does it? Everybody's worried about money at the moment. World recession is looming. Perhaps doing those things, going to the beach with your friends, just taking a picnic, not spending loads of money going to nightclubs or whatever. Just enjoying the fruits of your labours. Maybe your business has succeeded and it has got to where it is. But I would say looking for the things to do this month that don't cost the earth. Enjoying what you've got. Thinking carefully about those projects. But I suspect if you think it's a good idea and others around you think it's a good idea, there's two people on this card, maybe use your friends or your family as a sounding board. Or if those friends and family are doom and gloom people, approach someone different. A Hierophant, perhaps. And if I pull the Hierophant out, okay, I haven't pulled the Hierophant out. We have pulled out the Moon card. And this goes very well with this Queen of Cups. She's not quite sure. We talked about being stung by hidden costs or things like that. And if things were too good to be true, they probably are. I think this confirms it. Quite often the Moon is seen as what is being hidden from you, isn't it? So we have the new moon full to the through to the full moon, between the two towers, the pillars of justice, the pillars of, what was it? Solomon's temple, wasn't it, that held up the great temple in Israel. But a whale tail is being shown. And a whale tail is an auspicious sign to the Hawaiians and many other Polynesian nations. And who doesn't like to see a whale tail? So I would say thinking about those things that may sting you, may have a little bit of a bite in the tail, may be too good to be true. And this reiterates that. But of course this is new moon. Time to start thinking of new projects, and maybe take that whole month to think about these things. Don't just work with it for the 2 weeks of the waxing moon. Maybe have a think through all of the moon phases, and there are 4 moon phases, not 3. We have the new moon to full moon to waning moon to dark moon. Dark moon in most people's diaries will say new moon, but I think that is the kind of secret 4th phase of the moon. It's neither here, it's neither there. It's kind of a liminal in-between space. So thinking about those things and thinking long about them. As we said, Cancerians, this month from side to side. Maybe it is that you need to think about those things whilst going side to side. Okay. So I am going to leave that with you, and it's a rather nice deck, isn't it? This Wisdom of the Depths by Lynn Thurman. A nice addition to any Sea Witch's little basket of goodies. So I'm going to send you that, and I'm just going to wish you love, light and happiness for this month to come, using the power of the abalone rings and the shells. This shell here is called a mitre shell. And it is called a mitre shell because it is the same shape as a bishop's hat. So if someone were to pick this out, I would say they are struggling with their spirituality. But I actually use this as a wand, so we can channel the energy from the open end and put my hand behind it and send healing to you at this new moon. The other shell here is called a false egg cowrie. If someone were to pick this, I would ask, what are they hiding behind? What mask have they put in front of themselves? And this, I believe, is also a shell gifted to expectant mothers around the sort of Papua New Guinea, Japan, to bear down on when they give birth. It is a good luck talisman as well. But if you pick that out of my shell basket, what are you hiding behind? And then finally, this bear's paw clam. If someone were to pick that out, what are they not saying? What do they have trouble saying? They have clammed up. So there's just a couple of shells that I intuitively picked to go with this reading. Now, remember, I am not a brilliant tarot reader, but I'm having a go and trying my best. I'm absolutely terrified of tarot, still after 35 years. But I kind of bring these in for healing more than anything. And I want you just to ground again and breathe out. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.